Do you want to study or work in Europe but don't know how to make a Europass CV? Don't worry. In this video, I will show you step by step how to create a professional Europass CV that can help you get selected. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will guide you how to create a Europass CV in a very simple and easy way. But first, let's quickly understand what a Europass CV is. Europass CV is a standard CV format used in European countries. It is widely accepted for jobs, scholarships, and programs like Erasmus. The best part is that it gives your CV a clean and professional look. Now let's start. Go to Google and search Europass CV. Click on the Europass CV, or here you have the option create your Europass CV. Click on it. Here you have the option to create the Europass CV. Click on it. I recommend creating an account so you can save your CV and edit it later. But this time I'm not going to create the Europass profile because it takes a lot of time from registration and then verification, and then it moves toward to putting all the information in the Europass profile. So this is the quick video to make the Europass CV. So click on the Europass CV option. Then here you can click on create your Europass CV. Here you have the option that you can start your profile if you have registered and then sign in after verification. Then you can start building up your profile. Moreover, you have the option if you already make the Europass CV, then you can start. You can upload your previous Europass CV and you can edit that CV too. But in this case, I am just creating the new CV without creating the profile. Click on this option. You can use the standard CV builder. Moreover, you can try the new CV builder. In this time, I am using the standard CV builder. Here you can start the personal information like your first name, your last name. You can add a section about me. Moreover, there is option to add the passport and ID, work permit. Moreover, there is option of your date of birth, what place of birth, and then city and country, gender, nationality. You can add your email address, phone number, social media accounts, or some website. Moreover, you can add the address too and then click on the save button. Make sure your email looks professional. I just recommend that avoid adding unnecessary details like religion or marital status, like it doesn't do anything with your profile. In the new section, you can add a work experience, and in this section add the occupation or the position you are working in the past, you working currently or worked in the past, such as a research project associate. It also gives you the suggestions, but I am just adding this one. Then you have to add the employer, like a specific company or a specific lab you worked there. And then you can add the city and the country in which you are working. And then you have to add the duration period, like from which date and month or year to which uh, time period you worked at that specific company. And in main activities and responsibilities, you can add the bullet points or these dash points. For example, if you worked in ABC company and then there you performed data analysis or conducted research or managed tasks, something like this you can add in this section. And if you click on the more detail, you can add the other information too, but in this way it is just expanding your CV length. So I'm just saving with this detail. Next, you have to add a new section of education and training. Here you can add the title of the qualification, like your degree, your university name, and the year. MS of Master of Science degree, and then ABC University. You can add your university name, and then you can add the field of the study, like bioinformatics or biosciences, which you have studied. Then you can add the university website, like every university have a specific website link. You can add that too, and then add the city and the country. Then you can add the time duration too. If you have done a thesis or research project, then you have to click on more details, and then you can add the grades and thesis. Here you can add the thesis, which thesis you have done during your bachelor's or during your master's. If you are applying for PhDs, then you can add the thesis of your master's. You can add more than one degree by clicking on this add new button, like BS degree or bachelor's degree you can mention, and then click on the save button. Then you can add a new section of skills. Add section. Here you can add both the technical and soft skills. For example, technical skills like molecular docking, programming, or data analysis. Here it just gives you the suggestions too. In soft skills, you can add the communication, teamwork, and problem solving. From here, you can add the skill category. Like you can add the soft skills, add category. Here I'm just writing the skill programming. Okay, I am just drag and drop the skill here. Now I'm just relying on the suggestions, like I want to add Microsoft Office and Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and Google Drive, and I also want to add the Python, then save. Moreover, if you have research papers or projects, don't forget to add them. This section can make your CV much stronger, especially for academic applications, for PhD scholarships or master scholarship too. And click on the new section. If you want to add the projects, then click on the projects. But if you have the publications, as I have the publications, then click on the publication section and add that section. Add the title and the year of the publication, and here you have to add the URL, and then you can add the reference and other information. Moreover, you can add the journal, publisher, or volume. What I can do is that I just add the URL or ORCID in this section, and then click on the save button. Next, you can add the language section. From here, like what type of language skills you have, add this section. For English, you can select levels like B2 or C1 depending on your proficiency. You can here add the mother tongue first, like it's Urdu, obviously. Other languages such as English. Yes, here you can add the levels of listening, reading, and speaking according to your levels, and just save. You can add another languages by clicking on this plus button. I'm just adding these two, and then you can review and download your CV. If you don't want to add another section, you can add certificates, conferences, and seminars you have attended, or other creative works you can add. Moreover, you can add the honors and awards. On the other hand, you can add the hobbies and interest if it's relevant to your job or scholarship you are applying. On the other hand, you can add social and political activities or volunteering activities too. In the end, I am just adding the recommendations. You can add according to yours. In here in this section, you can add the name of the person who recommends you, and its supervisor and mentor. Moreover, you can add the email address, the phone number, and here you can add some more information about him. After reviewing your CV, you can go to next button. Once everything looks good, you can download a CV in PDP format. Here you can select the template. You can select this format too. Moreover, there are some options. This is another option. You can change the color from here. You can like this. It just changes the color. You can see. If you want to add your picture or photo, you can add it too. Like here you can see the option of adding your picture. Click on the next button and then click on the download button to save your CV. Now I just want to give you some pro tips, like keep your CV short, and it should be with simple and clear English. Always customize your CV according to your job or scholarship you are applying for. And another important thing is that avoid copying other CVs. Moreover, there are some common mistakes you should avoid, such as too much unnecessary information, like writing long paragraphs in description section, or avoid using poor formatting and ignoring grammar mistakes. Additionally, I want to give you another suggestion that if you want, I can review your CV and suggest improvements too. Just comment below or reach out to me. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends who are planning to study or work in Europe. Moreover, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.